Hello, and welcome to the video of another Super Duck release for 1/6 scale clothing set for the Nier-Automata video game. This one right here is an alternate outfit, which is not in the main game, base game, but this is actually available in the DLC, an expansion, I guess you could say, for the game. So this one actually, you have to actually go through some parts of the DLC to unlock this outfit for 2B from Nier-Automata. So normally this is she's in her normal black dress, or the exploded version dress, which I've shown you in the previous two videos. This is an alternate outfit costume you can get 2B from Nier-Automata. So this is another Super Duck release. The box, nothing special about it. It's not collector friendly, as you can see. The last, it's like I said, it's got some bends and stuff. But like I said, this is basically, you're not going to be, most likely you'll be putting this on this, which is a Phison 1/6 scale stainless steel articulation, I guess, structure, seamless body. That will be to put this outfit to be on this body here, seamless body. So this is Phison, which is normally, it's now known as TBO League. And like I said, normally you'll put this outfit, this clothing on this, and you'll probably never see this box again or ever use it again. So let's get to unboxing this little outfit and see what it all has in here. So let's open it up. I had opened it up already. There's one piece of tape that opened it up, and this one kind of bare bones. There's no styrofoam or anything like that, like the previous releases. But here's all the pieces. Here's the actual dress, the main outfit, and with it looks like there's included the one stocking in there, and I'll take that out shortly out of the bag. And here's shoes included, a headband, her blindfold, and 3 sets of hands. Again, I'll take this out and show close detail of those outfits too. And here, what we have here, this looks like actually if I'm looking at this correctly, this is probably part of it actually looks like it might go on her leg here. So yep, it actually, it's her bottom, below the knee. This is what goes on here, and then some other straps you'll put around, I believe, the leg. So we'll take a look at that and put that together and see how it comes apart. And this is a nice little touch to actually put the weapons accessories in a bag, which the other ones didn't have. They weren't included in any kind of bag or not. So here's one of the big old heavies that you use in the game, and they actually, it's like they included 2 of those, which is nice. A little nice touch. So yep. I'll take those out and we'll look at those closely. And which is a nice thing too, they also included her standard sword, which this was actually also included on all the other 2 releases of Nier-Automata. They call it the sexy robot. So it's actually 2B is actually an android in the game. So she may look human, but in the game she's like an android. So that's nice. And the best release, or last release, whatever, is the head sculpt 2B, which is nice to actually put everything in here in a bag, which the other release just had her kind of floating around. Well, actually I think they did have it in the bag too. So but either way, I'll take these out and let's take a look at these all shortly here. So, and that's all. Let's put out the rest, and let's open up the main outfit and see what this actually looks like. Here we go. So the material feels really nice and soft, and actually we got looks like we got actually her arm sleeves here. So yeah, they're all separate pieces, so really nice. So I'm really looking forward to putting this all together, and then we'll show this at the end of the video, some poses and all that stuff with her with the whole outfit on. And here is the other long arm sleeve. And this looks like it goes on her right leg, the hose, her stocking. This actually looks like a different material. Yeah, it's more flesh tone. I guess a little different material than the other two releases that have the stockings. And there is the main top dress. Yeah, the detail on this is really nice. Stitching, I mean, it's really definitely a little work went into this. So yeah, it's definitely a nice feel to it. So alright. And here is this actually what I said this is earlier. I think this is actually I said this is a legs or arm sleeve. This is actually for the leg. And looking at the picture of the box, and this is actually one of the arm sleeves cuffs. So this one here, and this is actually the leg. So if like I said, this was actually the arm sleeve. Actually, stand corrected. This is the leg for the leg. And a random thread, which I'll have to find where that goes. And then here, which looks like, which is nice, it's got these little metal grommets, tiny little grommets. Looks like, and this looks like her underwear. So yeah, I think that's what it is. Yep, pretty much. This is actually the back of it, I believe. And that is the front. And let's leave it there. Now let's take a look at the hands, the shoes, and all these other goodies here. So here's one of the hands. I can probably take a. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna. All right, let's get a close up here. We'll get a little close up there. So that's one of the holes, one of the weapons. This actually comes with 4. So another hand to hold the weapon or swords. And 2 hands, normal, relaxed, posed hands. Yeah. And the other one's the same. It's just a relaxed, posed hand. And the blindfold, which I noted in the last video, which I didn't realize in the first one. If you get this set, any of these sets, this blindfold will stain the head sculpt. So be careful with that. The dye from this will transfer to the head sculpt. So I recommend what I do is wash this mild, let it sit, let it paper dry, and to get from staining. And what I used to do, I think what I did in the first one was maybe put some scotch tape or some kind of lining in the behind this, so none of the if there's any dye that transfer, it doesn't get transferred to the head sculpt. And the headband and her shoes. So like I said, this is a DLC. Time of this making this video, I just downloaded that DLC. I pretty much finished the game. I've got all 3 endings, and there's a lot of multiple endings to this game, and there's different routes they call it. And I pretty much leveled up my character pretty high. I think I've got her last. I think it was like, I can't remember. It was 59 or something like that. And I've got all the pretty much went through the game. I still got a couple quests here and there, but pretty much the main story, I've pretty much cleared it 3 times and all that good stuff. And there's a certain time to get this DLC to unlock this. And I just started playing last night, the DLC, so I haven't even unlocked this particular character's 2B's costume yet. So like I said, I just playing other games, and I just haven't had the chance. I put Nier-Automata down and playing some other games. I just haven't had a chance, and I just finally decided, hey, you know what, I'm gonna finally download that DLC and start playing it. So I have not gotten that far in it yet. So, and here is the sword. This is her base sword here. And I mentioned earlier, these they look metal, but they're actually not. They're actually plastic. They look really good though. Look at the other sword. Look at one of the swords. They're both the same. So, and this is really nice. It's like the actual's got actual like a little plastic, like a chain wrapped around this. So let me see if I can get a close up on that. The detail is really nice on this. Yeah, definitely pretty cool. So the hilt here looks really good. Yeah, the detail on these are Super Duck really did a really nice job on this. And one more other piece I didn't show yet was this other piece here, which again, this is the other ones, that one leg stocking, and this one actually is the bottom part that actually goes. Before I don't lose these, this her, it goes on her leg, goes on her shin, I guess. And this is the detail on this is really nice. It's like it's a cloth with a imprint. Looks like a plastic rubber imprint on the pattern here, which is really nice. So it's definitely really nice. So it's a printed. It's not dyed or anything like that, or an actual print, but it's actually just like it's kind of got a little embossed little feel to it. So it's like a plastic rubber in that pattern. Really nice. And all the these little straps. So this is going to be a little more to putting this costume on. A little more time to put it together. And it actually looks like the buckle itself. I don't know, it looks like it's metal. It's kind of hard to tell. And again, you know what? Probably. No, actually, I think it's actually plastic. Kind of hard to tell though. I mean, it really looks good, but I'm almost certain that it's plastic. So I think they would have put a metal buckle, but they did such a nice job on it. It's almost hard indistinguishable from plastic and metal. So yeah, that's one of those straps. Is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 straps. So I'll have to figure where those go when I put it together. There is 2B's close-up of the head sculpt. The paint app is very well done on this head sculpt. And give you a profile. The problem with these hands here, both of them, they're both identical. They're both, let's see if I can get this into focus. The issue here is to get this sword into either of these hands. It's pretty much not difficult, or even impossible, basically. The reason why is this thumb is pretty much sealed, or not sealed. It's pretty much molded to these fingers, and there's no way to get this in. Normally, to get this hilt, if this thumb was not attached to these fingers, I could just slip it right in there. So either A, this is a manufacturing defect, it wasn't supposed to be that way, or it was supposed to be that way, or if it was this way, I could try to rip this off, rip this away from the fingers, and slip it in there. Well, this wraps up this video. We come to the end. Overall, I'm very impressed with this this release, this clothing set by Super Duck that represents Nier-Automata 2B character. Overall, everything had really well done, executed, except for the little flaw with the, I guess, with the grips for the swords. Overall, like I said, there was nothing, no major other issues with this figure that I ran into. Like I said, if you got any questions or want to leave a comment, please leave that below, and please leave a like if you liked the video and if it was entertaining or something that you're thinking about getting. Hopefully, maybe it persuaded you to purchase it. I don't regret buying this. I wasn't really sure if I was going to buy this set, but I'm glad I did. If you would like to see more content, please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until my next video, I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.